At any day, there are about 7 firefighters on duty at the Portales Fire Department Station on South Avenue C. On Saturday morning, Darren Elrod, a firefighter who has been with the department 5 years, gave a tour of the firehouse.
This is our truck room. This is where we keep all our apparatuses, our ambulances, our fire units, and our small response vehicles. We have numerous grass trucks that we could respond to grass fires with, either in the city or outside into the county, assisting county departments. This is one of our grass units. It is also structure capable, where we can take it to a structure fire and fight a structure fire with it. Fight a structure fire with this truck, but it is four-wheel drive capable truck, so it will be used most of the time out in the county, in the rougher part of the country that we need to get into some rougher areas. The truck has got a nozzle on the front end of it. Most of the time the nozzle, we run about 125 pounds of pressure on these nozzles. Be about compatible as sticking your hand out of the window running about 75 miles an hour is what that's about what it's like holding, is a lot of force. If you go over 175, 200 pounds on the nozzle, it would be capable of picking me up off the ground. So most of our nozzles are running about 125 psi. This is one of our structure units, but it is also set up for capability for rescue. So anytime we do have a vehicle or an entrapment, we will take this vehicle and use it. Anytime we have a vehicle wreck, most everybody has heard of the Jaws of Life. Well, that's what this equipment is. We have the Jaws of Life, we have our cutter, and we also have our spreaders in case we need to manipulate the vehicle in any way to remove the patient from the vehicle. This is one of our tender units. It is to transport water to a scene if we've got a big fire or a big grass fire. This truck will hold 2,000 gallons of water. We will go to a hydrant, fill it up, transport the water, put it into what's called a drop tank, and then we will take it back, fill it back up with water, and bring it back as water's needed. This is our new semi. It was donated to us by Walmart, and the tank was also donated to us. It'll hold 4,999 gallons of water, and it is also just a tender. We will use it on a big grass fire or a big scene where we need extra water, and it's capable of dumping all of the water out of it as needed. And then we will transport it back to a fire hydrant or another place that we can hook up to water and fill it back up and transport it back to the scene. This is our normal ensemble that we have to don, is what we call it, before we go into any type of structure fire and on a grass fire. And our ensemble includes a Nomex hood that will completely cover our face. We have structure gloves that we wear every time. We have our boots and our pants that we use. And then we have our jacket that we can carry our radio with. We also keep flashlights with us and any type of tools that we might need, including pliers to wire cutters. And then, of course, our helmet and our face mask, and, of course, our air pack. And once we get all this gear on, we're carrying about 35 pounds of just gear that is protective equipment that we have to wear every time. This is a Halligan bar. This is a lot of times a fireman's tool of choice on just about any type of situation. We can open up doors, open up hoods of vehicles, open up doors of vehicles. Most every time we go into a structure fire, we will have a fireman carrying one of these tools. Like I said, it's the tool of choice for most firemen. This is our dorm room. This is where we sleep at night. There's 6 of us that stay in this room. We've got a locker. Every guy will have their own locker. And one guy will sleep in one bed that's on one shift, and then when the next shift comes in, that guy will take possession of that bed and stay in that bed. This was our dorm room when we get a call at night or during the day if we're up here. Of course, most people associate fire departments and they think of going down the fire pole. So when we get a call, we come down, get on the pole, go down, get in the trucks, and respond to the call. Demonstrating the use of the pole will be Chris Everhart. He's our new rookie here, and he's going to show you how we use the pole. This is our computer room. We've got 5 computers in here. This is where we do everything from our EMS reports to our fire reports, and we also carry on training in this room. Day room area, this is where we do training, and also in the evenings we can just relax with our families when they come down and watch television. This is our kitchen area. This is where we take care of our meetings and also take our lunches and breakfast breaks. This is our board that shows a lot of our calls that we've been on. It's just our recognition board. Anytime we give tours to kids in schools or any other type of tours, they like to look at our board and see what all we've been recognized for.
Reporting for Freedom New Mexico, this is Gabriel Monte.